Listen, doing. Oh, there it is. Now we're push the button.
Right,
now we are live, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? What is going on, everybody? Sweet 16 painting game pick'ems.
Week number 16. 3 weeks left of the regular.
Oh, hello, feedback.
All right. I keep forgetting to mute my damn laptop.
Modem.
Modem.
Go.
There we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I keep
Season
forgetting
10.
about this, but
Season 10, Week 16, painting and pick'em starts right about
Now.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here live and in living color for you.
Oh,
what is up, everybody? I, of course, am your host with the most. Hey,
there we
Peasant.
go. Much better.
Alex Putnam representing the Miami Dolphins, who this past Monday night, thanks to
my team.
these guys, have been eliminated from
We'll
the
talk
playoff.
about the other eliminated teams in a bit.
But we're not talking about those in just a little bit. It's okay. We're gonna actually. There's a lot we got to talk about.
Oh yeah. No, we got to
If
talk
you
about
catch
all
my
that.
drift.
Oh, absolutely. We got
Joining me as always, like I previously mentioned, the guy who won this past Monday and has the bragging rights until we play again, Mr. LC Muscles 28.
What's going on, guys? It's LC Muscles 28 here. And yeah, we got ourselves a very nice win on Monday night against the Miami Dolphins. Unfortunately, we were both not able to make it, but didn't want to freeze in 19-degree weather either. So
Yeah.
that's also a good thing about it, but we won't play again. The next time we'll play is in Miami in 2028. So we are going to that one.
We'll be there. You'll be square.
Yes, sir. We'll be there.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
and representing America's team, Tiny Mother Lovin' Tim.
hey, how you doing, everybody? It's your boy Tiny Tim here. I do want to apologize to everyone for last night. I was not able to be on Fantasy Football Fever. I was a little bit under the weather, but Natalie and Flynn were able to carry on with the show. They did a great job. I watched it earlier today, so they did great. But I'm feeling I'm feeling a little bit better now. So just want to say hello to everyone. And yeah, the Cowboys. I don't know how much I can put my fingers together without actually touching them. But I guess you have a pretty good idea of the chances of them making the playoffs.
Slim.
Yeah, almost slim to none. But it's not going to get any easier. So we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yes, we will. Before we do that, we got to show this thing because it's the playoff machine.
Yes, and yes, Romy, I'm glad you're doing something fat. It fits you perfectly. You need some mashed potatoes.
Yeah, eat some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Can't go wrong with mashed potatoes.
Cannot go wrong with that at all. As you can see,
the playoff picture.
The playoff machine. As it stands right now, the Broncos are the number 1 seed. Patriots number 2, Jags number 3, Steelers number 4 because of what happened this past Monday and what happened to the Bengals and the Ravens, and the Browns are still the Browns. The Chargers are number 5, Bills number 6, Houston number 7. As for the NFC, as you can see right there, LA is number 1, Chicago 2, Philly 3, Tampa 4, Seattle 5, San Francisco 6, and Green Bay number 7. We'll see if this stands. And we will do the same thing we did last week. We will put our picks here and see if things change.
It'll be interesting to say, especially with this week. This week, it's an interesting week. And, I've really had to think about some of my picks, though. One of them, you guys are not going to see coming.
Oh,
really?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
All right. Let's kick it off like we always do with our biggest winners and losers of week number 15. Let's start out with our biggest winners of last week. Who do you guys have as your biggest winners?
Matt Stafford and the LA Rams.
The Rams. Oh.
Because here's the thing. This is the first time he's beat his former team.
That's true.
Wow.
First time beating his former team. And they looked impressive doing it. Now they're the number 1 seed right now, and they clinched a playoff berth. So you took out your former team, and you clinch a playoff berth. How can you not be a winner in that case?
For me, it's Kyle Pitts. He had 45.3 fantasy points last week.
I'll get to that game in my biggest loser segment.
That boy finally woke up.
And I had him on my bench.
How?
That's a bummer.
Because I forgot who was my starting tight end. It was in our league.
I'll pull it up because I actually have it.
I had him in one of my other leagues, and he put up 45.2 fantasy points.
You had Brock Bowers.
So
Brock Bowers.
Yeah. And the Raiders didn't score a single point.
Yeah, the Raiders are a disaster. They're a poverty franchise. And then next week, we see the ultimate tank bowl. Raiders and Giants.
Oh. Actually, no, that might be this week.
No, it's next week because the Raiders play the Texans this week.
Right.
And the Giants play the Vikings.
Right.
So next week is the Raiders and the Giants. And both of those teams, if they both lose, would be 2-13.
Mm-hmm. So one of those teams would be one of those teams would have the opportunity to have the first pick in the draft.
Exactly.
Tim, what about you? Who are your biggest winners of week 15?
Well, I have to agree with what Vampire Luke says. The NFL being free of having the KC terrorists.
The Kansas City terrorists.
Ain't that kind of extreme there?
I would say the Kansas City cheeseburger. How about the Kansas City cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburgers and paradise.
I still call them the Kansas City Swifties.
Swifties.
Well, because Andy Reid loves his cheeseburgers.
That is true. That is true. As far as the biggest losers are concerned,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's my biggest loser. 19 penalties. You had a 14-point lead, and you blew it to the Falcons. You allow a third and 28 to be converted.
Wow,
yeah, they're the biggest losers.
That sounds like my Cowboys defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's embarrassing. But yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you now you're pretty much at this point. Do we even want to win the NFC South? Like, who wants to win the NFC South? The Buccaneers or the Panthers?
Yeah, who wants to win that division?
It's so bad. It's the worst division in all football this year.
Right. Mm-hmm. As far, what about you, Tim? Who are your biggest losers of week 15?
Yeah, my biggest losers. Once again, it has to be my Cowboys defensive secondary.
Oh.
All season long. I mean, they make C and D grade quarterbacks look like A or A plus quarterbacks,
You're not
and
wrong.
they leave defending receivers so open. They're about as open as a 7-Eleven.
Always
Yeah.
open.
Jalen Naylor had an incredible game. Jalen Naylor.
Naylor.
That's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
As far as my biggest loser of this past week, without question, the guy we just benched.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Now, let me just say this real quick. I saw the first half of the game this Monday. I fell asleep during it. The first thing I see when I wake up is this picture right here. The shot of him laughing on the sideline when we are down 13 points.
Oh, wow.
He's laughing on the sideline.
Hashtag caption this.
You get what you deserve.
Just like the Joker.
Deserve.
Yeah.
Now he's riding the bench. Now he's the third string behind. Well, we'll get to that in just a little bit.
The MILF Hunter, Zach Wilson.
We'll get to that in just a little bit because the carousel is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. Bet you were expecting that one, weren't you? Before we start out, we got a couple supers we got to read. One of which from our boy, Joshua Cook. He says, hey, Pain and Gain gang. Today, his mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mama Cook.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy day of birth. I love Romy's John Cena rant last week on Bofas. Went 8-8 this past week, and his Colts lost. Sadly, look for his picks tonight. Thank you, as always, Joshua Cook, for the love and the support. And from Vampire Luke, he says the biggest loser are anything. The biggest losers are anything lying about Die Hard after losing two big allies. Never has been, never will be a Christmas movie. Hold up a second. Huh?
I'm a bit confused.
I'm lost because has he been hacked? Vampire Luke, have you been hacked? Because you've been saying a long time that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Same here.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I am too.
But let's not waste any time. Let's get right down to it. Week 16, Pain and Gain Pick'em starts right about now, starting Thursday night.
Before we go to the Week 16,
before we get to that,
we actually have our fantasy football matchups real quick. Just want to briefly go over them since Tiny Tim was actually not on his fantasy football feeder last night. I figured we talk about our fantasy matchups real quick.
Okay.
So it looks like you're facing John Flynn.
For the win.
Flynn for the win. In your first matchup, your record is now 8-7, while his record is 11-3. And I'm facing the Georgia Crushers, while my record is 11-4, and their record is 8-6. So we could see a matchup where you and me could both be the championship.
Do you see who my starting quarterback is?
Oh.
Minshew!
I'm starting Minshew this week.
I just noticed you picked him up earlier today.
I'm starting him this week. Against the
Titans. That is surprising.
Against the
Titans, I will give him credit. That's not a bad matchup, but mine is actually going to be C.J. Stroud.
Oh, you got Stroud on your team? Let's go.
Yeah, I got Stroud. And yes, I had to do the Tom Grossi reference.
That's right. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. So, we start Thursday night, Week 16, as it is the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. This game is in Seattle. Seahawks are favored by 1.5 over under set at 45.5.
45.5, really?
42.5, excuse me.
Okay, that sounds a bit better. So it's Seahawks 1.5, and it's 42.
Oh, it went down just a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it went down a little bit.
All right. Referee for this game is.
It is Brad Allen.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game, of course, is on Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. It's the Miracle Man, Al Michaels, and Kirk Herbstreit.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, is $198. $198.
A low, but still, it's for the pretty much the top team in NFC at this point.
Who you guys got and why?
With me, this comes down to which team's going to be healthier. And honestly, at the beginning of the season, I think these teams would have swept. And I feel like I'm going to be right here. The Rams were actually a favorite of this game before it went to Seattle. It actually was a Rams 1.5, and now it's the opposite. It's now Seattle 1.5. And honestly, I bet them. My buddy told me he's a dire Rams fan. He said, bet the Seahawks. And he said it's a huge play because the Rams have a ton of injuries right now. This is the week for them to falter, especially because the Rams don't play very well in Seattle, especially on a short week. Seattle tends to have their number, and I am going to go with the Seattle Seahawks to get the win here. I don't see the Rams doing as well with the fact that they don't have Devontae Adams. I still think they will have a good amount of offensive prowess with Puka Shaka Nakua, and Puka Nakua Matata. That's what
Nakua Matata.
Nakua Matata. So I think that him and Kyron Williams will have a very strong game. But Seattle at home, especially on Thursday night, they play really well. Sam Darnold, many people are saying he's a choker. A lot of people are writing off Seattle, but I think Seattle gets the job done. My final score is going to be Seattle 34. Actually, no, I'm not going to go that high. I'm sorry. Seattle 24, 23. Give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, this game will go a long way in deciding the NFC West. The Rams beat the Seahawks earlier this year, but the Seattle Seahawks turned it over 4 times in that game. I don't think they're going to do that here. The Rams defense has been very shaky as of late, which could be a little bit of a concern. Sam Darnold struggled last week and has struggled the last 2 times out against the Rams. It's a 1-point game, so I'm honestly torn. So I'm going to let fate decide on this. This is my coin flip game of the week.
All right. Starting off strong.
That's right. This is my coin flip game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with the camera. Seems a bit choppy on StreamYard.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
It's a bit choppy on StreamYard's being StreamYard things. It's been being a pain in the ass as of late. But regardless, heads will be the Seahawks or the Rams. The tails will be the Seahawks.
All right.
Count me down.
Okay,
here we go.
3, 2,
2,
1.
Baba Booey.
All right. Give me the Seahawks.
Like it.
Give me the Seattle Seahawks. Final score 31-24. What about you, Tim?
Well, I agree with what you said about this game pretty much determining who is going to hold the power in the NFC West. This game, this is one of my 2 games of the week. I mean, this is a really, really high stakes matchup. You got Matthew Stafford versus Sam Darnold. I mean, 2 great quarterbacks are pretty much lighting it up with a great complement of running backs and receivers here. I was originally going to take the Rams, but with the Seahawks at home, as you mentioned, They are very, very tough, especially with that very loud 12th man that you have to deal with up there. Uh, this is going to be, but this contest is going to be decided by a late field goal. I'm taking the Seahawks over those Rams by a score of 27-24. But because I do have a lot of respect for the Rams receiver, once again, I'd like to say Nakua Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
What a wonderful
Yes.
phrase.
Mhm.
All right. Next game on the list, we have starting out the Sunday slate of games.
Wait a minute. We actually
Wait,
don't have,
wait,
we can't
wait.
start yet on the Sunday slate. We actually have Saturday games.
That's
We have
right. I
two.
forgot. We got Saturday games. We got
So
a
we
couple
got
Saturday games.
Two
Starting
Saturday
out this Saturday at 5 o'clock, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. This game is in Washington. Eagles favored by 6.5, over under set at 44.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is.
Craig Rolstad.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Actually, both of the Saturday games will be on Fox. This first one here is going to feature Joe Davis and Greg Olson.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $90. $90. I guess I'll start out in this one. Why the hell
Go
not?
right ahead.
So the Eagles got back on the right track last week, shutting out the Las Vegas Raiders, 31-0. While the Commanders won on the road against the New York Football Giants. But this is a big step up for the Commanders team that has had defensive issues all year long. This is a rematch of last year's NFC Championship, and it will go in the same exact way. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game 34-17. Let me hear from the Senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
There you go.
Let me just say this real quick. The Eagles have the sixth best defense. Washington has a bottom eight defense. The Eagles' defense came alive last week against the Raiders, and with Washington's defense being completely awful and allowing over 30 points to the Vikings, allowing like a bunch of points to the Giants. Sure, they may have won, but it was the Giants could have won that game. Let's be honest here. That game was closer than people thought. That's why it was a coin flip game. That's why. But still, I don't trust Washington on a short week to go. Even though they're hosting, I still don't trust them. I think that Washington will get, unfortunately, beat up pretty badly. I do think this game will be close for a little while, so I would say first half point spread would be good to take with Washington. But in the second half, expect Philly to completely carry them out. My final score is going to be Philadelphia 30, Washington 17. Give me the Eagles. And I want to hear from the Senator once again.
From the Senator
The
once again.
Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Yep, all the time, every time. I pretty much have to agree with everything you guys said, and I'm going to go ahead and make this unanimous. It seems like Philadelphia has solved their offensive problem, especially last week against those Raiders. So I expect another good game here. Kind of like what he said right there. It may be close a little bit early, but as the game progresses in the second half, I believe Philly will go ahead and pull away. And so my score is I'm giving those chickens the victory by a score of 30-20. And, third time's a charm, so I got to hear the Senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
You gotta love that guy.
Absolutely. I didn't forget. Vanderbilt. Proof it's me. You're the commissioner in the NFC fantasy. I'm the commissioner in the AFC Championship. You sent a funny video. Both those guys went. That's right. 2024 NFL draft in Detroit. We were right next to each other. I said I loved you with Van Helsing. That is true. Yeah. And then Dashy with the tour says playoff clinchers and playoff eliminations. Oh God, I guess I have to do this. So
yeah, we do have a couple.
Hmm?
We do have a couple. So go ahead.
Yep, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Miami Dolphins, and I think there was another one. I think the Vikings.
Yes,
well.
the Minnesota Vikings.
Those teams have all been eliminated. Come on. Eliminated. There you go. And as far as the playoff clinchers, what are those?
I don't think there's many this week. So I don't think there's really many. I think that there's one. I think Dallas is eliminated from the playoffs with a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dallas is eliminated from the playoffs with a loss, and when I see the NFC South won't get clinched.
Oh, here we go. Eagles can clinch the East with the win. Green Bay can clinch a playoff berth with a win and a Detroit loss. Same with the Bears. They can win. If they win and Detroit loses, they can clinch a playoff loss or clinch a playoff berth. Seattle, same thing. Seattle clinches a playoff berth with a win or a Detroit loss. And the San Francisco 49ers clinch a playoff berth with a win or a Detroit loss. As for the AFC, the Broncos can clinch the AFC West title if the Broncos win and the Chargers lose, and they clinch a first-round bye if they win, Chargers lose, the Patriots lose, and the Buffalo Bills either lose or tie. Now, the Patriots can clinch a playoff berth if they win, or the Colts lose, or the Texans lose. Same with the Bills. And same with the Jaguars. And same with the Chargers. Now, the elimination scenarios, Dallas is eliminated from the NFC title contention and playoff contention if they lose or if the Eagles win. Detroit is knocked out of the NFC North if they lose. Green Bay or Chicago wins. And they are eliminated from the playoffs if the Detroit Lions lose, and if the Packers and the Bears tie. So if they tie, the Lions are out. The Eagles can be knocked out of the number one seed if they lose, and the Packers, this is the exact same thing. Now for the AFC, Indianapolis Colts are knocked out of the AFC South title contention with a loss and the Jacksonville Jaguars win. Chargers are knocked out of the title if they lose and the Broncos win. And the Patriots are knocked out of the number one seed if they lose and the Broncos win. And the Buffalo Bills are knocked out of number one contention if they lose, the Broncos win, or the Chargers win. So there you go with that.
There we go.
And there you go with that. Now, next game on the list, staying in the Saturday slate of games, it's the Green Bay Mother-Loving Packers and the Chicago Bears. Bears are favored by 1.5, over under set at 46.5.
And yes, you're correct.
Referee for this game is
Alex Kemp.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears, the Saturday night special on Fox. And you'll have Kevin Burkhardt and the GOAT Tom Brady.
And the lowest ticketed price for the Packers and the Bears from Soldier Field is, it's pretty ridiculous, $392.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Let's start with Tim. Who do you got in this one?
It is the longest rivalry in NFL history. It goes
Mhm.
back eons and eons and eons. This is what we hardcore NFL fans love to see, these rivalries that get together. Chicago is having a very, very interesting season. Caleb Williams is really impressing me. Over on Green Bay, all you need is love. He's a little bit shaky, but he can definitely get the job done when he needs to. Christian Watson has found a resurgence from where I do not know. I thought he was pretty much left for dead after last season, but he has bounced back. And but what I've always said, when it comes to the Chicago Bears, Green Bay,
You are.
you are the father.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh.
Look at his
And
face.
so
Look at his face.
this will be a close game. But in the end, I have Green Bay 28, Chicago 24. Go Pack, go.
LC, what say you?
With Micah Parsons now being out for the season, the Packers defense has taken a significant hit. And the Bears almost won with Parsons in the lineup last time. If it wasn't for Caleb Williams just making that pass interception, if he was just a tad bit earlier, Bears would have tied the game and possibly could have won. So honestly, I really like Chicago here. Green Bay has too many injuries right now, and I don't think that I think their playoff. I think they'll get in, but I think their chances of Super Bowl chances are pretty much done at this point. I like Chicago's offense to have a great game, especially at home in the cold. I know Green Bay's used to playing the cold, but I think that Chicago right now, I think that they're the better team and will get the job done. My final score is going to be Chicago getting the win by a final score of 27-23. Give me the Bears.
So I'm the tiebreaker here.
Yes, you
So
are.
I'm the tiebreaker here. The Packers are reeling after losing to the Broncos and losing key players, including star edge rusher Micah Parsons for the year with a torn ACL. They beat the Bears 2 weeks ago at home, but this is a bigger challenge on the road. Chicago is playing well, and that offense against the Packers, Parsons less defense, there we go, will be a lot to handle. But I think, as the old saying goes, as the old song says, all you need is love.
Yeah.
Love is all you need. Give me the Green Bay mother-loving Packers to beat the Chicago Bears and sweep them once again, 27-24. Go Pack a go. There we go. Now we move on to the Sunday slate. And let's start out with this. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. It is the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. This game is in New Orleans at the Superdome. Saints are favored by 4.5, over under set at 40.5.
Absolutely.
There you go. Referee for this game is
Clay Martin.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
All right. The announcers for the Jets at the Saints is going to be on CBS. Tom McCarthy and Ross Tucker.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $14.
Yep. It sounds about right.
Yeah, I can see that.
$14. A large Big Mac meal costs more than that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Golly. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, who you guys got and why? Jets versus the Saints.
Jets versus Saints. You know what? I'll go first, to be honest with this. So, Jets and Saints, this really doesn't happen that often. One thing that you do gotta think about though is the Jets allow some pretty interesting stats here. Jets allow the fourth most rushing yards in the league, the third most rushing touchdowns, and the fourth most receiving touchdowns. With that being said, this could be a Alvin Kamara bounce back game. As Alvin Kamara is going to be coming back for injury and playing in this game. I know Devin Neal was the start for a little bit, but now this looks like a Kamara game. And I think that this Kamara will be used really heavily because the Jets just don't have any. They just had a really bad game against the Jaguars, allowing over 48 points on defense. And now they got to go travel to New Orleans, another road game. The New Orleans leads the series 8-6, and the Jets haven't won. Have only won. They've only won. Yeah, they've won. They've only won 3 times. Last time was in 2001.
Oh,
so 24 years ago. And I like the Saints here. I think the Saints have some promising pieces of the future. Kellen Moore, I think, is getting more comfortable as a coach. And I think they found their guy in Tyler Shuck. I think he's going to be the Saints starter for the foreseeable future. So I actually like the Saints to get the job done against the Jets. And I think that this will be a convincing Saints win. Probably one of the best Saints games of the year. Final score, New Orleans 31, Jets 20. Give me the Saints.
Jets are out on the road for the second straight week, which is never an easy thing, but for a bad team, but is the bad team that's playing for nothing. The Saints have showed some fight this past month, and I think that continues here. I think Tyler Shuck has played well, and the Jets will have little in terms of offense. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints to beat the New Jersey Jets 27-10. Give me the Saints.
Yeah, like Luther said, this is basically a Alvin Kamara special right here. At least I see at least 2 rushing touchdowns from him. And this Tyler Shuck has been very impressive over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, he has potential to be the future of the Saints here.
Let's hope.
And I see a pretty big game here. So I think this is so big. I am going to make it New Orleans 30, Jets 13, and I'm not just going to take the Jets, but
Jets?
I'm going to lock them.
You're going to lock the Jets?
Oh no. Error. Rewind. Okay, I was going to say Saints 30, Jets 13. I'm actually locking the Saints. That's what I meant to say.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Unreal gold and Dollar Tree?
Agreed. So, next game on the list we have, let's go to, let's
You could go a few different ways.
What's up?
You could go a few different ways to start things off.
You're right. Let's go to Tennessee. Let's go to Tennessee, as it is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. This game is in Tennessee. Chiefs are favored by 3, over under set at 37.5.
You're correct on both of them.
Referee for this game is
your favorite,
Cleat
Blakeman. And the announcers for this one, Tim, are...
All right, we got the Chiefs at the Titans. This is going to be on CBS, and I'm calling both games.
Oh, Kevin Harlan, let's go. Gotta love it.
Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, is $29.
Yep, sounds about right.
Sounds about right because the golden boy is nowhere to be found. No Patrick Mahomes. No more Patrick Mahomes because he unfortunately tore his ACL.
Yeah.
And LCL.
And LCL. And they have been eliminated from the playoffs. So how focused will they be here? It's not going to matter because they're playing the Titans. The Titans are bad. And Gardner Minshew, wait, hold on. Where is he at? This guy right here. Gardner Minshew is more than capable of getting the job done against this pathetic squad known as the Tennessee Titans. Chiefs win it 24-17. Minshew.
Well, we got two teams who are basically, one got eliminated last week, the other one got eliminated a long time ago. And now Minshew Mania is going to run wild in Kansas City. I guess Travis Kelce can start planning his wedding with America's musical sweetheart, which comes up next summer.
Yep, it's in June next year.
Yeah, in June next summer. So they say Patrick should be ready for week 1 of the 2026 season, but that's always off.
We shall see.
And and Kansas City, the kingdom is crumbling again and crumbling again and crumbling again. In fact, call me crazy, but I'm sounding the alarm on this one. I'm kind of seeing a downward spiral going on right now in Kansas City. They're going to have to not only retool, but they're going to have to rebuild a few spaces here and there. I could see Tennessee taking advantage of this. And my final score is Titans 24, Chiefs 23.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Elsie, what say you?
One thing that's interesting about this game is Kansas City still has a top defense, but don't count out the Tennessee Titans, who have been playing pretty well, and Cam Ward is starting to find his footing. The Kansas City Chiefs, though, also really struggle against the Titans on the road. The last time they won in Tennessee was in 2013 before Mahomes was there, and that was also the year that they had a really good season, but like the year after they drafted #1 overall. But honestly, though, the problem is Tennessee has been playing very well against the Chiefs lately. They even got Patrick Mahomes' number when he was playing there. So honestly, Tiny Tim, I'm going to join you. Sound the alarm. I think this game's a shootout. I think both offenses will play really well. Kansas City does allow a lot of yards on passing yards on the road, third most in the league, and most completions, which will benefit Cam Ward, while the Titans allow the second most receiving touchdowns and the fourth most receiving touchdowns. So expect a high-scoring game. I love the over, one of my favorite plays of the week. But I'm taking Tennessee to get a late game-winning field goal to help the Titans win by a final score of 30-27. Give me the Titans.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
And yeah, there was a comment in here is saying that if Patrick Mahomes is unable to play at all next season, which I think is a realistic possibility, could they be last place? No, because you still have the Raiders.
That's true. The Raiders still exist. Next game on the list, we head to Carolina, as it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. And from what I'm seeing right here, if I can load it up, there it is. Tampa is favored by 3, over under set at 45.5.
Take a look here. It just canceled me out. So Panthers and Bucks, 3 and 45.5 is what I see here.
Referee for this game is.
And for referees for Buccaneers and Panthers is Sean Smith.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game between the Buccaneers and Panthers will be on Fox, and you have Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth.
And the announcers for, and the lowest ticketed price for the Panthers and the Buccaneers is $94.
That is
$94. Who do you guys got and why? Buccaneers versus Panthers. Oh, hold up real quick because this is Vampire Luke's coin flip game. So let me just play the sound effect because why the hell not? Heads will be the Bucks. Tails will be the Panthers. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Baba Booey.
Oh,
Baba
boy.
Booey.
And Luke is going with Carolina. As fate has decided. Carolina Panthers for Vampire Luke. What about you guys? What say you? Bucks or Panthers? Who you guys got and why?
Tiny Tim, I'll let you go first this one.
Tiny Tim.
All right, well, Buccaneers heading to Carolina. Buccaneers, yeah, they kind of stunk up the joint a little bit last week, but I usually don't see that particular team doing it 2 weeks in a row, and I don't think they will here. Of course, they're going up to Carolina where Bryce Young has done quite well, but I think I'm kind of going with a better offense here, better receiving core. Hopefully, those receivers are healthy and well, because when they are, they can be absolutely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping Mecca Egbuka will have a better game. He's kind of been slacking off a little bit here, but he's coming back. I am taking the Bucks on the road to beat the Panthers by a score of 24-17.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is for first place in the division. At the beginning of the year, who would have thought that was possible? Ooh. Certainly not me. Both teams are coming off of bad losses that have them both at 7-7 and tied for the division lead. The Bucks have not played well on defense as of late, but the Carolina offense isn't that much great either. So look for Baker Mayfield and the Bucks offense to get the best of the Carolina defense while Bryce Young cannot keep up. Give me the Buccaneers to beat the Carolina Panthers 31-21. Hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucks are hot and ready to play. Buccaneers, go Bucks.
Right.
This one comes down to me here, and honestly, I like both teams. This is pretty much a dead even series. Panthers only leading the series 25-24. Buccaneers have won the last 5 in a row, and 9 of the last 10 matchups. And it's crazy that their only loss was in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you really got to look at it from the perspective of it being in Carolina. They've been playing really close matchups. Buccaneers, they did struggle a lot, and one thing you got to consider as well is the Buccaneers do have a really bad defense this year. They allow the 5th most rushing touchdowns, the 5th most receiving touchdowns, 3rd most passing yards, the 2nd most passing yards on the road. So Bryce Young could have a field day here. But I also expect the Buccaneers to combat them because the Panthers allow the 4th most rushing touchdowns and allow the 10th most receiving yards to tight ends, where there's going to be a big Kate Otten and Bucky Irving day, which I think he's going to have to rely on, especially if the Panthers defensive backs lock up Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, which will also be a big factor. So honestly, I do think the Buccaneers will win, but I think Carolina can keep it close. I do think that these teams will split realistically, but I think the Buccaneers will get the job done by a final score of, I'll go 24 to 24-20. Give me the Buccaneers.
All right. Next game on the list. Let's head to MetLife Stadium, as it is the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Football Giants. Vikings are favored by 3, over under set at 43.5.
And let me pull this up. I don't know why the app quit on me again. Vikings and Giants. Yep, 3 and 43.5.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Vikings and the Giants is Alex Moore.
And who are the announcers for this one?
This game is on Fox. It's Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $25.
Oof.
$25. Yeah. Vikings are playing consecutive road games, but they played pretty damn good against the Cowboys. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they did.
Giants didn't look good at home last week in a loss to the Commanders, but I think somehow, some way, they're going to bounce back here because I think the defense will play better against J.J. McCarthy. I'm going with the Giants in this one. This is not my official upset pick of the week, but I am going with Big Blue to beat the Vikings. 24-20. Give me the Giants.
That's interesting.
Giants.
For me, the Vikings have dominated recently, and they own the series 19-13. The Vikings have won it's 5 of the last 6 matchups they've won. And if you go back even further, it's 11 of the it was 9 of the last 12 matchups. So they've done really well against the Giants recently since 2005. And it seems like the Vikings do really well in New York because the only time they've won was in 2013. That was the last time the Giants beat the Vikings in New York. The problem with this is the Giants just don't have enough for me to say they can actually get stops on all the Vikings' weapons, especially with Jalen Naylor having a breakout game last week, and the Giants allowing the 5th most receiving yards and receiving touchdowns, and allowing the 3rd most rushing touchdowns. Expect the Vikings offense to run wild here with 9 being the catalyst of the offense. Final score is going to be 29-20. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I agree with there. Minnesota, especially in the second half of last week's game, they just fooled my Cowboys, especially the secondary. That Naylor kid, he's going to be something else. I mean, there's Jordan Addison, you got Justin Jefferson, but you got to watch this guy. This is like as a wild card. That's a wild card right there. So that Giants defense better watch out for him. Looks like Jackson Dart's probably ready to go here, but right now, even though I still don't have much faith in J.J. McCarthy, I have faith in his teammates here. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Vikings to win and cover. Give me the Vikings over the Giants, 30-23.
All right. Next game on the list, we have. You know what? let's go to this one because I think this one's going to be unanimous 100%. Let's go to the city of Cleveland, as it is the Cleveland Clowns against the Buffalo Bills. This game is in Cleveland. And from what I am seeing right here, Bills are favored by 10.5 over under set at 41.5.
Actually, there's a couple things.
Oh,
Bills went from 10.5 to 10, and they dropped, and it went from 42.5 to 42.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Bills and Browns is Bill Vinovich.
And referee for this, or excuse me, you already said it, Bill Vinovich. And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game is going to be on CBS, and you got Iron Eagle and J.J. Watt.
What?
Exactly.
And the lowest ticketed price for the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns is I Can't Drive.
55.
Thank you, Sammy Hagar.
Red Rocker.
Oh, man. The Bills are coming off of a big victory over the New England Patriots and now play a second consecutive road game against a team that they should and will beat, ladies and gentlemen. Motivation could be key, but the Browns have offensive issues. Shedeur Sanders looks pretty meh, not going to lie.
Yeah,
so look for the Bills to take care of things in this one early to win it behind another strong game by another peak performance by one Joshua Patrick Allen. Give me the Bills to beat the Cleveland Browns 24. Actually, let's go 28-14. And I'm not just taking the Bills. I'm locking
And
them
this
in.
is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting up my stone.
Wait a minute.
Go,
Pizzo went with the Bills.
Oh, you know what that means?
Yeah,
Now
we
it's
gotta
the
play
Bills.
it.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because
nobody
circles
the wagons like the
Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very interesting picture I see there, Pizzle.
That's basically how this season has been for me.
I can understand that.
This team makes me drink. And my camera is MIA, so I'm going to be using this from now on.
No worries.
This week.
Just for the show.
You know what I look like. You guys know what I look like.
Yeah, I know.
I did not tacos today.
I am planning on getting a new webcam. Webcam should be coming in on Sunday.
There you go.
Nice Christmas gift to myself. A new webcam because this thing is on its last leg.
Oh, man.
All right.
Who you guys got and why?
So what were you going to say, LC?
So Buffalo, the problem with the Bills is they're one of the most bet teams to cover their spread this week, which is a bit concerning. But honestly, one thing I will say is the Browns, they looked awful last week against the Bears. And honestly, the Browns covering makes a ton of sense here, especially with how the Bills came back miraculously from being down 24-7.5. This is actually my point spread game of the week.
Oh.
I'm taking Cleveland to cover, but I'm taking Buffalo to win. I am picking the Browns to cover. Bills, I think, are the better team, but Cleveland will cover the late garbage time touchdown. I think this is how it's going to work. Final score, Bills 30, Browns 21. Give me the Bills. And now it's the Bills.
And now it is definitely the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
Hey, circles the
circles the
the
wagons.
wagons
Like the Buffalo
The
Bills.
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those I guess you could say slobber knockers of the week or a
By
one
golly.
sider. By God, that's right. By God, I think Josh Allen is on his way to maybe winning his second straight league MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that guy is just I mean, you never really can count him out. I mean, just
Right.
when you think he's down, he's just gonna do something to prove everybody wrong, and he ain't gonna have no problem here. Shador Sanders, he just needs probably a little bit more discipline with his game, you know. But the clowns are they're just garbage.
They're so
So yes, I am taking the Buffalo Bills to win and cover. I will make it unanimous. Give me the Bills over the clowns 28-17, and one more time. Now it's the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because
nobody circles
nobody
the wagons.
circles. Wait, hold on. Wait. I got an idea. So wait. Oh, so nobody. Nobody's. Wait, hold on. Nobody circles
So,
the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Got it.
Is that supposed to be Lima?
That's
yeah,
Eric.
that is Lima.
That's Big Beefy.
Lima, I would like to apologize on behalf of these two characters here.
please.
It's funny.
That's my weekly shtick on Bofas.
Ah.
It's my weekly shtick on Bofas. I love mess with the kid. It's fun. It's fun. All right, next game on the list. All right, we got 2 1:00 game slates. 2 games on the 1 o'clock.
So which way you want to go? Your way or my way?
My way or the highway. It is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Let's get this game out of the way. It's Buffalo. It is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. This game is at Hard Rock Stadium. Bengals are favored by 3.5. Over under set at 47.5.
It actually went up to Cincinnati -4, and now it's 47.
Because of Quinn Ewers, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Yep. It was actually Miami was actually favored at the beginning of the week, 1.5 points.
Because of Tua.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. Referee for this game is.
It's going to be fun here, John Hussey.
And referee for this game, John Huss. Dang it! And
There we go.
The announcers for this game, Tim, are please say who I think it is.
Yeah, it probably is who you think it is. It's Bengals and the Dolphins on CBS, and the
Yes, the game.
Bengals and the Dolphins will be a spirit with
This
The Burrow's gonna throw one for the touchdown.
He's gonna go in for the touchdown. Oh, wonderful. Miraculous. Magical.
Spectacular Rondus. And I'm Marcelletto.
Oh, and I'm Adam
Adam Archuleta, yeah.
Can't forget about him. And the lowest ticket price according to Game Time is $34.
Yeah, I guess
sounds
I can
about
see
right
that.
because both teams are eliminated. And I do have a bet with Dashy. We have to sing a Christmas song next week. His song was "Do They Know It's Christmas" by Band-Aid. My song to him is "Wonderful Christmas Time" by Paul McCartney, which is a damn good song.
I don't know why people put that down.
Well, because Robbie's fat. That's why.
Gary too.
Yeah, Gary's not that fat. He's just bald.
We'll see. You all know the rules. Save this Dolphins fan for last.
This is actually my Hell No game of the week. So, Alex, you know what to do.
Oh, you
Yes, it is.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. God damn it.
Yes, I had to because honestly, this game means absolutely nothing. Just like Saints and Jets, this game is absolutely nothing, especially after Miami lost last week and Tua got thrown in the trash can, literally and figuratively, by being benched. It's now the Quinn Ewers show, and Quinn Ewers is going to have to really play small ball in order to win this game. With the fact is the Dolphins, they pretty much given up on their season. But the Bengals have the worst defense in the league. So honestly, I honestly love the Dolphins at this spot.
Oh.
Dolphins just got humiliated on Monday Night Football. Cincinnati got humiliated, but the Bengals don't have a defense. Dolphins actually have somewhat of a defense. Well, the only reason why the Steelers looked really well is because the Dolphins just didn't play well defensively in the cold. But now they're coming back home. I think they got a much better advantage. And Dashy also mentioned the Bengals do not play well on the road, especially in Miami. It's definitely a house of horrors for them.
2-9.
2-9 on the road. And I think Joe Burrow's given up, especially how pathetically they played against Baltimore. I think this team is pretty much given up. My final score is going to be Miami, with Quinn Ewers getting his first win since 2000. A Texas quarterback making it, a rookie Texas quarterback making their first start since 2005, and it was Chris Sims. Was the last time it happened.
Oh.
Final score, Dolphins 31, Cincinnati 27. Give me the Miami Dolphins to win this game.
Okay.
Well, it would be very nice to see my former Longhorn Quinn Ewers in his first from Texas.
That's right.
Be great to see him taking his first NFL start, but he's going up against the Bengals team that has been very dangerous over the last few years, especially when you got Joe Burrow coming back from his toe injury. You got Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, you got T. Higgins, and you got that defense. Well, defense is kind of shaky a little bit from time to time, but I think it's going to be the offense for the Bengals that makes a difference in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn's going to get roughed up a little bit, but that's basically just going to be his what I would call his baptism of fire. Give me the Bengals over the Dolphins, 31-20. Give me the Bengals.
All right.
So you've heard what I said. You've heard what Elsie said. So even though he has that picture right there, I can see why he's got that picture. It's a nice picture. So Alex, it's your turn whenever you're ready.
Call!
Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again to break out the quarterback carousel, because Quinn Ewers has been giving the start for the Miami Dolphins. Let me just do some research on the fly here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27 quarterbacks since Dan Marino retired back.
Oh, Lord.
27. We're going to do this old school like I did in the past. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin, wake up, because we're going to need you here. So, the Dolphins quarterbacks since Dan Marino are as follows. Jay Fiedler. What? Damon Huard. What? Ray Lucas. What? Brian Greasy, the son of Bob. What? AJ Feely. What? Sage Rosenfels. What? Dante Culpepper. What? Joey Harrington. What? Trent Green. What? Josh Beck. What? Chad Pennington.
What?
Chad Henne.
What?
Tyler Thigpen.
What?
Matt Moore.
What?
Ryan Tannehill.
What?
Jay Cutler.
What?
Brock Osweiler.
What?
Ryan Fitzmagic, Fitzpatrick, Fitztreasure.
What?
Josh Rosen.
What?
Tua turning the ball over.
What?
Jacoby Brisket.
What?
Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Bridgewater.
What?
Skylar Thompson.
What?
Tyler Snoop Huntley.
What?
And now, finally, Quinn Ewers from Texas.
What?
Texas.
27. 27 quarterbacks since Dan Marino retired. Now, as far as this game is concerned, the Bengals were shut out by the Ravens last week and eliminated from the playoff contention, while Miami lost to the Steelers on this Monday. So they have also been eliminated. So this game basically means absolutely nothing. With that as a backdrop, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Bengals have the better offense. They have the better weapons. Our secondary is trash. I'm going with the Bengals to get the job done over the Dolphins. 31-21. Give me the Bengals to win and beat the Miami Dolphins at home, and further putting a nail in the coffin, which is the Mike McDaniel era here in South Florida. Now, the last game on the 1 o'clock slate, God bless you, is the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium. Cowboys favored by 2.5, over under set at 49.5.
Take a look here for Cowboys.
Chargers, baby.
Chargers, baby. 2.5 at 49.5.
Yeah. That's what it says.
That's the numbers.
Referee for this game is
Allen. Yeah.
Yeah. And who are the announcers for this one,
All
Tim?
right. Calling the game between the Chargers and my Cowboys. Adam Amin and Drew Brees.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is
69, dudes!
69 dudes. Love it.
there. We all know the rules. Save Tiny Tim for last.
Wow.
LC, who you got?
This is an interesting series because the Chargers and Cowboys really don't play each other that often, but have been figured about as teams that really could meet in the playoffs someday in some people's hypothetical scenarios. But they always do produce fireworks each time they do meet. And this matchup has only happened 13 times. Cowboys lead the overall series 8-5. The Chargers do play well in Dallas, though. The last time they lost in Dallas was in 1990. So they've won every single game on the road since 1990, and they've won, and they've only lost twice out of their 6 matchups. So the Cowboys do not play well against the Chargers at home, which is a big factor. The Cowboys also have one of the worst defenses in the league. They allow the 4th most pass completions, allow the most passing yards at home, 2nd most rushing touchdowns, 3rd most receiving yards, and allow the most receiving touchdowns in the league, which is actually insane to think about because the Cincinnati Bengals are only 2nd to them, pretty much nearly tied. So the Cowboys, with that defense being as bad as it is, I think the Chargers are going to have a field day here. They didn't have to do much last week against Kansas City Chiefs. Their offense did sputter a little bit against the Chiefs' 6th-ranked defense, but I think the Chargers will have an extremely good offensive explosion out here against Dallas. Give me the Chargers to win this game. Final score, Chargers 34, Cowboys 24. And let's hear the Terminator.
And now go Chargers, go.
Interesting. The Chargers have won 2 straight, while the Cowboys have lost 2 straight. Dallas is barely alive in the playoff race and could get eliminated Saturday night if the Eagles win, while the Chargers are surging. But after beating the Chiefs last week, this could be somewhat of a letdown spot for the Chargers. Dallas can score, and I think they will here. I'm actually going with the Dallas Cowboys to get the job done over the Los Angeles Chargers, 34-27. Let's unload that Dallas chamber.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
So you heard what I had to say. You heard what LC had to say. Tiny Tim, it is now your turn. Cook!
Cool.
All right. Well, it was bad enough that the Cowboys lost to those Vikings this past Sunday night. But what really got me was that one of the best kickers pretty much in the last few years actually missed 2 field goals last week. But I don't think it would have mattered. He had only missed 2 field goals all season, missed 2 field goals this past Sunday night. But hopefully he will right the ship, because I got a bad feeling that he is probably going to be kicking a few more of those this week. But San Diego or Los Angeles, wherever you want to call them, Chargers, baby.
Let's still be at San Diego.
They're going to be coming in like winning 2 in a row, as I was just said. But hopefully Javonte Williams can get through that defensive line. Dak's got to see if he can able to find some targets quickly. He's just holding on to the ball too long. That's why he gets sacked so many times. I'm really hoping that George Pickens can get a few more targets. I mean, he really hasn't been getting as many targets for the last couple of weeks. They say CD is kind of questionable. He just went through a concussion protocol. He played last week. Seemed to be all right. But in the end, it's going to be probably another late field goal from Brandon Aubrey. I got to take my Cowboys over the Chargers by a score of 27-23. But as we said, if it happens on Saturday, then this game probably won't matter, even though I'm not going to change my score. But let's go ahead and unload the Cowboys barrel,
I got
unload
you.
it.
Come on, StreamYard, work with me. Hold on. Jeez, what's going on?
Stand by, folks. I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties beyond our control.
Difficulties. Let me refresh my page real quick. So let me refresh my page real quick. Okay.
You ever dance with the devil in the
Wait.
pale moonlight?
What the hell's going on?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial.
I want me some glory hole.
What the hell's going on?
So I have that perspective.
What the hell's? I don't know what's going on.
I'm confused.
I'm so lost. Okay. Well, that happened. That
That was
Okay.
interesting.
was a glitch.
Yeah, it
In the
was.
system. Glitch in the system, but got it.
Right.
Okay. Now, next game on the list we have is The Jacksonville. Now, let me click this. What the heck's going on? Hold on. I'm going to refresh my page. Refresh the page real quick.
Right.
Take over.
Okay, go. All right, I'm taking over. So we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. This game is in Denver. It is a 3-point favorite for the Broncos, and the over-under is at 46.5. The referee for this game is going to be Sean Hockley. And I know I'm just waiting for Vampire Luke to come on in there. And Tiny Tim, who's our announcers for this game?
This game, two AFC teams playing on Fox, interestingly enough. And calling the game for Fox will be Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston.
A.K.A.
Moose.
On the call.
Yep.
And there we go, just in time. Investigate Sean Hockley.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and put that on there. And yes, investigate Sean Hockley, 100%.
Definitely.
I'll go first this one since you just went first on the last one. Broncos lead the overall series 8-7. And in Denver, the last time these teams played in Denver, Jacksonville actually got the better of them by 2 points. And it was very early in the season. And then this was also when Joe Flacco was playing for the Broncos. While you had Gardner Minshew on this team. But honestly, Denver and Jacksonville, they played a few times at Denver, and it's been back and forth for the most part. But Jacksonville seems to have the upper hand in Denver. They really do have the upper hand, especially the past 20 years or so. So Jacksonville, I do think, has a very good shot of covering, especially with the fact the Jaguars are a really good team defensively. Sure, their competition has been great, but the Broncos, though, I do feel like they played against better competition. The one problem Jacksonville has is they allow the 5th most passing yards on the road and allowing the 3rd most receptions to wide receivers and 4th most to tight ends. I think this is a big Evan Ingram and Cortland Sutton game, especially from Bo Nix. You got to believe. So you guys see that to believe it, and the Broncos have made it believe it, and they have a chance to take the division, especially if the Chargers lose. Yeah. I think that they're going to be playing very hard, and I think Jacksonville will falter here. Give me the Denver Broncos to win this game. I'm going to take Denver to win by a final score of, I'll go 27-24. 27-24. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said right there. We believe in Bo Nix. And the Broncos, they have been hot this year. Yeah, they could. I think they could take the division with a victory and a Charger loss.
Yes, so it's a victory and a Chargers loss gives them the division.
And Kansas City and the Raiders, they don't have anything to play for us. So
no, they do not.
No, and Jacksonville's been looking pretty good here lately, but I'm pretty much going to go with home team on this one. I mean, like the old song says, when you're hot in Denver is hot. Give me the Broncos.
Absolutely are, man.
Give me the Broncos over the Jaguars by a score of 20.
Jaguars?
Yeah, the Jaguars. Give me Denver 26, Jacksonville 21.
I like it. So we'll wait for Alex to come on back to give his picks, but we're going to continue on while we're waiting for Alex, and then we'll just join us right back when he can. The next game on the list is going to be, pull it up here, the Arizona Cardinals and Atlanta Falcons. This game is in Arizona. The Falcons are a 3-point favorite. Over-under is set at 47.5. And the referee for the game is the man with lots of land, Land Clark.
Land Clark.
Tiny Tim, who are the announcers for this game?
This game will be on Fox.
Oh, there we go. Welcome back.
What is?
Yeah, sounding good.
Not too
sounding good.
much. So we are going to go to we did Denver, Jacksonville.
Denver, Jacksonville. Okay. All right. Let me get my notes back all set. Let me just see here. Jaguars and the Broncos. Okay. Let's see what I have to say about this game. This is what. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it right here, right now. If this will cooperate.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Game of the week for sure. Featuring the top-seeded Broncos against the third-seeded Jaguars. Both teams are playing much better on offense as of late, which could make this one a fun one to watch. This is a big prove-it game for the Jaguars, the young Jaguars. And you know what? I think they will come in, and I think they will win in Denver. Big game behind Trevor Lawrence. Sound the alarm.
Ooh.
That's right. Give me the Jaguars to beat the Broncos 27-24.
Duval. And that's all you missed, Alex, because now we're going to Arizona and Atlanta, where Tiny Tim was just about to say the announcers.
Oh, yes.
The Falcons and the Cardinals, we have on Fox, we have Jason Benetti and Brady Quinn.
Real quick, the lowest ticketed price for Jaguars and Broncos is $201. And this one's in Arizona. That means we got to go to Phoenix for that one. And the lowest ticket price for the Falcons and the Cardinals is $14.
14. God, that's terrible.
$14.
$14.
Ooh.
Joshua Cook, this is his coin flip game of the week. Elsie, you want to do it this week? If you don't mind, you got your lucky coin with you. Elsie?
Oh yeah, I got my coin with me.
Where's your coin? He wants you to use your nasty number one.
All right, sounds good to me. So we're gonna go this one, nasty number one. It's going to be the Cardinals because Kyler Murray is wearing number one, and then AR is for the Falcons. So
right.
Count me down.
1, 2, 3.
Baba Booey.
And you got the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons.
Okay, so he's got the Falcons.
And then Vampire Luke says Sean Hockley bets on games.
Oh,
good Lord.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, these are among the biggest disappointments of the year. If I don't say so myself. These two teams
absolutely.
are huge disappointments. The Cardinals are decimated with injuries, which shows up especially on their defense. The Falcons showed they could score against Tampa Bay with Kirk Cousins at quarterback, and I think that will continue in this one. Give me the Falcons over the Cardinals, 34-24. Give me them dirty boys.
Don't really have much to say about this one. Atlanta is they woke up, I guess, last week, especially their tight end Kyle Pitts, but they're going up against the Falcons team that's they do pretty good at home, but I don't see much scoring in this game. I'm going to take the Falcons. No, I'm taking the Cardinals over the Falcons by a close. Yeah. Taking the Cardinals over the Falcons by a close score, 20-17.
Interesting.
Give me the Cardinals.
Interesting.
Cardinals, baby.
You going with the Cardinals, baby? Elsie, what say you?
The Falcons and the Cardinals. One team is mentally checked out. The other one they're trying to fight for Raheem Morris, it seems like, but I honestly don't know. Honestly, this one could go either way, to be honest with you, because the Cardinals do have Trey McBride, who's one of the best, having one of the best tight end seasons in NFL history, very quietly, to the fact that it's really quiet. Like he has had a great game against the Texans. Most of it was in garbage time, but he's still having a phenomenal season. Honestly, this game could go either way, and you know, I was thinking about doing it for this game, and you know what, Joshua Cook? I'm going to go ahead and join you. I'm letting fate decide. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing as Joshua Cook, same size, Nessie number 1, and the AR, just because don't know really who you're going to pick, and it honestly could go either way. The matchups are very close as well. Arizona leads the overall series 18-16. Last time these teams played, Arizona won 2 years ago. So honestly, it could go either way, but let's go ahead and count me down.
1, 2, 3.
Baba boy.
Oh boy.
Joshua Cook, I'm joining you. Give me the Atlanta Falcons. Final score, 30-27. The Mylanta Turkeys, 30-27.
All right. Next game on the list. Oh, hold up a second. Oh, Peppa saying it now.
Peppa.
Banana.
And yes, that did take 17 hours to make. And it was worth every damn second, especially now since Peppa's saying it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next game on the list we have is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Oh, Raiders fans. Oh, good God. It's almost over. It's almost over. It's almost over. Texans favored by 14.5, over under set at 37.5.
They actually bumped up to 38.
Oh, interesting. Referee for this game is
Scott Novak.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
We got the trifecta here. Andrew Catalan, Charles Davis, Jason McCourty.
Lowest ticketed price, Hundo. $100.
$100 even.
$100 even. Who you guys got and why? Raiders versus Texans. I think this is going to be unanimous.
Yeah, I really ain't much to say about this one. I mean, the Texans have one of the best probably a top 2 or top 3 defense in the whole league. Meanwhile, those Las Vegas Raiders, they're just a hot piece of garbage. So I'm just going to lay it right on the line. I say Texans win big, 24-10.
Raiders are bad.
So bad.
They're bad, and it's unfortunate because
How bad are they?
They're insanely bad.
I'll tell you how bad they are. They're so bad, they make Hello Kitty say goodbye.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
Sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead.
No, that's still I get it. And it's unfortunate because I love Ashton Genty. I think he's going to be an absolute stud at the next level. But this was not a good rookie season. Let's be honest with you. Let's be honest with ourselves right now. Texans, like Tim said, best defense in the league right now. Raiders on offense are struggling. That's a bad combination. Raiders are also playing consecutive road games with no chance of the playoffs, while the Texans would be in the postseason right now, and they need this to secure that spot. So Texans are going to win in a blowout, 31-9. Give me Houston.
Oh man, this is absolutely brutal. With me, it's pretty simple with this game. It really is this simple. The fact is, this team is beyond bad. The Raiders the Raiders just need to completely clean house. Carroll's going to stay. I have a feeling Carroll's going to stay, but they need to get a quarterback of the future. It's got to be Fernando Mendoza.
No, it's going to
they
be
can
Dante
develop.
Moore.
No, I doubt it. I think Mendoza goes overall. He just won the Heisman. Especially if Indiana goes and win the national championship, I think Mendoza is going to go first or second overall to the Raiders. He's going to be the next single call for the Raiders. And honestly, I think he'd be a good fit with the Raiders, especially because Pete Carroll could develop him. But honestly, here, Texas is my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week. Lock him in.
Stone Cold Lock of the Century. All the week.
And there you go.
31-6.
31-6.
Yes, 6 points.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And
Going to be bad. Really,
It's going to
really
be bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Let's be honest. Next game on the list is LC's game, as it is the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions from Ford Field in Detroit. Lions are favored by 7, over under set at 51.5.
Let me take a look here. And yeah, this is my game. And yes, 7 points and 52 is what I actually have.
Ooh, went up a little bit. Interesting.
It did went up a little bit.
Referee for this game is
Carl Sheffers.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
This game is on CBS, and
Nope.
all I got is, yeah, the game's on CBS, and all I gotta say is, hello, friends.
Oh, there it is,
Jim
Jim.
Nance and Tony Romo.
Oh, there it is, Jim. There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Jim Nance and Tony Romo. Lowest ticketed price, $276.
And it sounds about right, especially because
Sounds
Steeler
about right.
fans travel well, and the Lions are in the thick of the playoff race.
They are.
We all know the rules. Save LC for last.
That's right.
I will go first in this one
Mhm.
because this is a big game for both in their playoff quest. The Lions lost last week while the Steelers are coming off of a Monday night win over the Dolphins. The Steelers defense played well in that one, but this is a big step in terms of matching offensive firepower. Both teams will score, but at the end of the day, I am going to go with the home team. I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. I think they are the much better team here. So, yeah, give me the Lions to win over the Steelers 34-27. 34-28. 34-28, give me the Detroit Lions.
All right. Yeah, very, very important game for both teams for their respective divisions here. Detroit, they still got that two-headed monster of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. They still have Amon-Ra St. Brown. They still have Jameson Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that offense is pretty darn good. Pittsburgh's defense is well, it's been shaky pretty much all season long. Aaron Rodgers, when he's good, but it seems like when he's bad, he's just terrible. I mean, it's just very good. He's either very good or very bad. It seems like there's no in between there. But he's going to do pretty good. I've actually got this as my official point spread game of the week.
Oh,
I'm going to take the Detroit Lions for the win. And give me the Lions 27-24. Taking the Lions for the win, but I'm taking the Steelers for the points.
there we go. LC, are you there? Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
You think we step away a little bit?
I don't know. Well, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Push the button. Unmute yourself.
Come on. There we go. Okay, good.
There he is. So you heard what I had to say. You heard Tiny Tim had to say. LC, it is your turn. Cool.
Oh, and there goes one. There we go. Now I'm back my set. All right, so Steelers and Lions, this is a really interesting game because the Steelers coming off two big wins recently against the Ravens and against the Dolphins, while the Lions you had a tough loss against the Rams, but I got a nice win against the Cowboys. So honestly, this matchup is going to come down to which defense can realistically perform the best when it matters most. The problem is both of these defenses have been really bad lately. And it's really unfortunate because I expect better from both of these teams at the beginning of the year, especially on defense. The Steelers allow third most receptions at tight end, second most wide receivers, and third most receiving yards at tight ends, while the Lions allow the fifth most passing yards at home, allow the most receiving yards, and the second most receiving touchdowns, which is a great matchup for TK Metcalf. Aaron Rodgers does play really well in Detroit as well, so he's very familiar with this environment. Honestly, I think this is a shootout, but I got to be honest here. Detroit is not losing back-to-back games. Detroit hasn't lost back-to-back games since 2022. They've gone 15 games. They've won 15 games in a row after they lost a game. And I think that streak continues here. And yes, I'm picking against them again. This is number 4 for me this year, which actually is crazy. I don't think I picked the Steelers against the Steelers 4 more times ever. So this is my first time ever picking against them 4 times.
Interesting.
Even when they were really bad, I still picked my team to win. But yeah, this is the 4th time I picked against my team. And so far, I've been in the result of it. I'm 1-2. But I think we I think I go 500 with the Steelers here. I just don't trust them. I think this is their only loss remaining of the year. I think we're going to win the next 2 games, but I think Detroit right now is just way too good at home. Final score is going to be a high-scoring game, which I love the over here. Final score of 34-31. Give me the Lions. A late Jake Bates field goal seals the game.
However, Mike Tomlin, he's got those 4 words,
Yeah.
We do not care.
I know. I'm sorry, Peppa, but I'm also a realist here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy. Now we get to the game that was flexed into the Sunday night game because the Dolphins
originally Bengals.
Was originally the Bengals and the Dolphins, but now it is the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore. And from what I am seeing right here, Ravens favored by 3, over under set at 47.5.
It actually went up to 48.
Oh, went up just a tad. Okay. Referee for this game is
Brad Rogers.
And who are the announcers for this one?
Well, it's the Patriots and the Ravens, NBC and Peacock. So you got Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
And the lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is $93.
That's a low, especially for one playoff team and one fringe playoff team. That's definitely low.
It is a little bit low. It is a little bit low for sure. Patriots are coming off of a tough loss at home against the Bills and now must head out to play a Ravens team that shut out the Cincinnati Bengals last week. The Ravens are also more desperate in the playoff race, which matters. Lamar Jackson, I think, will win it as the Patriots drop their 2nd straight game. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to beat the New England Patriots 30-27, but I got 3 words for Baltimore.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
That's right.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay, well, this will be one of the more interesting matchups this week. You got the red hot Drake May and those New England Patriots. Of course, they've been doing pretty good this year. Baltimore, not as good as they usually do, but they still hang in there for a little bit. But looking at this thing, I can maybe Baltimore winning the division probably at the very end of the regular season, week 18. That might be the opportunity there. But as far as this game, I'm actually going to take the Patriots in this one. I'm going to say
Oh.
the Patriots over the Ravens by a score of 30-26. And yes, I too have 3 words for those rat birds.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Elsie?
This one honestly was the hardest one for me to predict, and this was just tough because I could see either of these teams winning. Realistically, I could see either of these teams winning because right now the problem is both of these teams, they're both right around the same for me, and they play each other. But the Patriots have dominated this series 11-5. Last time they played in Baltimore, though, Baltimore crushed New England by 17 points. But honestly, this game realistically could go either way, especially with the fact that the Patriots coming off blowing that big of a loss, like having that big of a loss, it's going to affect them. While Baltimore is coming off an impressive win. And one thing that you do have to be mindful of is the Ravens allow the 5th most receiving yards receptions to wide receivers and the 9th most receiving yards, which will be big, and allow the 9th most passing yards. But the Patriots allow the 5th most receiving touchdown, which is a problem, and 5th most receptions to tight ends, which is going to be a problem because this could be a big Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely game. But also you have Zay Flowers versus Stephon Diggs. You have a lot of good key matchups at this one, but honestly, with this game, it's crazy to find out that one of the most bet teams of the weekend is actually the New England Patriots to cover the spread here. I'm actually going to take the Baltimore Ravens here. I'm taking Baltimore Ravens. I think everyone is relying heavily on New England to win here. I think Baltimore, this is a game where Baltimore comes out and just completely surprises everyone. They completely surprises everyone, and I think they get the job done. My final score is going to be Baltimore. I'll go Baltimore 30, New England 28. Give me the Ravens. And I still have 3 words for that rapper team.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
I love it. Last game on the list, a matchup that will be very interesting, especially in the Snowman household, because Snowman is a 49ers fan and Dr. K, his wife, is a Colts fan. Monday night, it is the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium. 49ers favored by 6, over under set at 46.5.
It actually went up to 6.5, and it went up to 46.5.
Referee for this game is?
It is Ron Torbert.
And who are the announcers for this one, Tim?
Of course, this game is going to be on ESPN and ABC. It's, of course, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, is $127. $127. This is going to be a great game. Joshua Cook will be there live in attendance. How about that?
Oh wow!
Enjoy yourself.
Cool.
You get to see the second start for Philip Rivers.
Old man Rivers.
Old man Rivers.
As he almost won in Seattle last week. Keyword almost. 49ers are 10-4 and pushing for a playoff spot. They blew out Tennessee last week, but the defense wasn't that great. It honestly won't matter as the 49ers will limit Philip Rivers and Brock Purdy will play well. I have the 49ers winning this one. This is actually my point spread game of the week. I'm actually picking the 49ers to win, but I think the Colts will cover 27-23. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Give me the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's say Tiny Tim for last on this one. I'll go next.
These
teams really don't play that much. To be honest with you, these teams really don't play that much. It's another one of those interesting series that really doesn't happen very often, especially because it's an interconference matchup. It's on Monday Night Football, and you have Old Man Rivers versus Brock Purdy, a really underrated quarterback matchup. The Colts lead the overall series, though, 27-19. The problem is, though, the Niners have not won against the Colts since 2001. And that
2001?
last time, 2001, that was the
Wow.
last time they actually won against the Colts, and that was actually in Indianapolis.
Ah.
So I honestly think that the Colts will actually lose here. I think they'll put up a good fight, but I actually like the 49ers to get this done. I think the big thing with this game is I think 49ers get ahead. I think Colts get ahead early, but I think the 49ers come back. And Brock Purdy leads his team to victory with a late touchdown to Ricky Pearsall. I think he has a huge game. I think he's going to have a very underrated game, especially with the fact that the Colts are allowing the fifth most receiving yards to tight ends, and to a lot of it's to tight ends, but still, they allow the most receptions to wide receivers and most receiving yards to wide receivers, which will be huge. So I expect Kittle and Pearsall to have fantastic games. Final score is going to be 49ers 27, Colts 20.
Tiny Tim, finish this off.
All right. Well, I was very impressed with Philip Rivers last week. I mean,
Same, especially for not playing in 5 years.
And it looks like he still's got it. Came up short, but I have to say he's a winner in my book for coming back after all these years and playing pretty good. They're going up against a Niners team that, well, as I've said all year, the 49ers keep getting banged up, but they still find people to fill in the holes and just do the job for them. But in this case, I got a feeling that old man Rivers is going to get a victory here. Call me crazy, but I am going to pick the Colts at home over the 49ers by a score of 30-23.
Ooh, ending with an interesting take with the Indianapolis Colts. I like that a lot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will put a bow on week number 16. I do apologize for my camera acting up and StreamYard being a pain in the butt tonight. Hopefully next week those things will change. I will get a new. I'm getting a new web camera soon. Like I said, I think my camera right now is on its last leg. So
I also will think, though, maybe next week we get a Four Horsemen return.
Oh.
Because next week is Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is.
So maybe we get Mac. Maybe we get Mac back.
Perhaps.
An old buddy.
Yes,
Perhaps.
sir. I would love to have Mac back.
That would be nice. That would be nice to have. Before we close up shop for the night, let's bring this old thing back up.
Yes, sir.
Bring up this thing. Let's do my picks. Let's see. I picked the Seahawks there. I picked the Eagles, the Packers, yep. Saints, Bills, Chiefs, the Cowboys, Giants, Bucks, Dolphins. Oh, wait. Bengals, Jags, Falcons, Texans, Lions, Ravens, and 49ers. Now, if it were to be how I picked the games this week, this is how it would stand.
Wow.
Now, let's do the same thing for LC. Let's clear the board. Let's do it for yours. Let's do it again.
All right.
Who were your picks, LC?
Mine were Seahawks.
Okay.
Eagles.
Yep.
Bears.
Not Bears.
Not Bears. Saints. Bills. Titans. Yep, that was my upset pick of the week this week.
You said
Chargers. Vikings.
Skull
Vikings. The Buccaneers.
Bucks.
The Dolphins.
You picked the Fins.
I did pick the Fins.
Uh-huh.
I picked the Broncos.
Broncos.
The Falcons.
Falcons.
Raiders. No, sorry, the rest of the Raiders. Not the Raiders. The Texans. Goodness gracious, the Texans.
Goodness.
It's really late. I know, it's late, but Texans.
Lions.
Ravens. And 49ers.
Boom. It's pretty similar. Similar to mine.
Pretty similar. Similar.
Similar to mine right there. And
except the Bears are the number 2 seed.
Like Bears are number 2, and I think the Seahawks are still number 1. Interesting.
Yep, Seahawks are still number 1.
All right. Clear it, and let's do it with Tiny Tim.
Okay. I picked Seattle.
Yep.
I picked Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay.
Jeez.
New Orleans.
Saints.
Buffalo.
The Bills.
Tennessee is my upset.
Tennessee's the upset.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Skull.
Bucks.
Fire them cannons.
Yeah. Bengals. I went with the Broncos. Cardinals. Texans. Lions. Patriots. And Colts.
Boom. And there is the playoff standings according to Tim.
Still similar.
Still very similar, except the 2 and 7 are switched.
Yeah.
2 and 7 are switched because I believe the 2 seed now is the Bears and the 7th seed is the Packers.
Right.
Because switch it back, boom. Just like that.
Yep.
And there we go. That's the playoff machine for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in for Pain and Gain Pick'ems. As always, you can find myself, A Pizzle, on the Bofas on the Sofas, myself, Gary, Mr. Gare Bear, Mr. Garrison 96, Romy 2184, Jerome Latimer, aka the Fat Man, and my brother Austin Putnam, aka Peanut, on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. If you got the Monday blues, we will cure those Monday blues. Mondays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. Fantasy Football Fever. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Fantasy Football Fever. This weekend is the first round of the fantasy playoffs in our league. So by the time we get together on Tuesday, we'll know who will be going into the semifinal round. And it's going to be very interesting. We could have a matchup between Lucas and Alex in that division, as was mentioned earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all check it out, either on my channel or on John Flynn's channel.
Johnny Flynn for the win. And if you want the hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold hard facts, you got to tune into Snowman in the morning on the Snowman Multimedia channel, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was on there yesterday. I'm probably going to be on there a couple weeks or a couple days next week because of the holiday season. We shall see. But as always, we will be back next week, same time, same channel. Hopefully Mac will join us. That would be awesome if he did.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah. Next week it'll be the show. I'll be the show before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve.
I gotta get my my Santa hat. I gotta find that. I'll have that ready for next week.
There you go. So, thank you so much for tuning in for LC Muscles 28 for Tiny Mud 11 Tim. This is A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby! We'll see you guys next week.
Let's go, Steelers. Do something really good. Put up some points. I'm in the fantasy football playoffs for a bunch of stuff. Let me get these fantasy football wins.
Cowboys still have a chance. we can hope for the best, but we just keep hoping. Go Cowboys. And thanks, everybody. Love y'all.
That's right. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.